Welcome back to another lovely episode of Making Things with Lord Fish. Hopefully you guys are having fun watching the series, and hopefully you're ready to make some new stuff today and do some learning. If you're enjoying, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, and all that stuff that you do. Make a comment, tell me what you're liking. Alright, let's start by sizing. We're going to want to click that. Local. And then we are going to go to over here to scale 0.1, 0.01. Sorry, I always say the wrong thing. And then we will go to the other one. Sorry, it's been a long day. 0.01, a little lost. Today we're going to make a boat. Hopefully you guys are ready for that, or you're in need of that. We'll make a couple different examples. We'll start off really basic stuff, and then we will slowly work our way up. And I feel like that's going to be the best way, but you guys are going to have to let me know what you think, if it's not enough, if it's too much to start with. Anyways, let's get started. Stretch this piece out. We'll start with something super basic. We will make a canoe. Oh, that can't be too hard, right? We'll see. I've never made a boat, but I know what they look like. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard, right? Let's see what we can do. Let's go into edit mode first. Right, canoe. Let's do something first before we do any adjustments in edit mode. Let's hit Control R. Put that there, and then just right click to let it center itself. Perfect. The reason we're going to do that is that way it's going to be able to bend that way. So we'll switch to faces. Grab this face to start. And we will make it smaller. Let's grab both sides at the same time, actually. Since we're doing the same way, and they both can go that way, it should be easy enough. Right. Kind of the right shape. A little bit of a coffin-y shape, but we'll fix her up. Hopefully. Alright, maybe just the bottom this time. We'll do it a little more. And we're trying to make a canoe shape, right? That's more of a canoe shape. Let's maybe open this up a little bit. Alright, that's not so bad. Maybe we'll get rid of this one for now. Okay, there's a couple different ways we could do this. Obviously, this isn't exactly the perfect shape. You guys might want to round it off, either end, things like that. But let's, yeah, maybe we'll round it off first, actually. Let's grab some edges and see what we can do. So I think the bottom you're going to want to be a little flat. I could be mistaken. I'm no canoe expert. I never pretended to be, but I just think that. So if you agree, go ahead and do what I'm going to do. We're just going to grab all the edges just a little bit like that. Just slowly bring them in. Probably not the look you're going for, so why don't we go ahead and we'll add a few bevels just to make that a little nicer. We'll go ahead and undo that, and then we'll do it again, and it should bend a little nicer this time. Be careful not to bend it too much. I think we're okay there. Okay, more of the canoe shape that you were looking for, I'm assuming, anyways. Perfect, great. So we'll get out of that mode. Like we said, we got. Oh, what happened there? Did that work out? Yeah, it looks like it worked out. Gives a little bit of a pattern just on one side, so I must have only had one side highlighted. Maybe we'll go back here. Yeah. So either we're going to do that on both sides, right? Or we're not going to do it on either side. So I'll leave it up to you if you want to grab that one or not. Let's see what happens when we don't grab it. See what looks better to us. You give both a try, see what's going on. See if you like it. Try to make sure you didn't break these edges down here. It's a nice little curve you got going on still. I think that looks pretty good. I think we got pretty much our canoe shape. Obviously, I could spend more time making this a little better, and that's what you're going to want to do. Go ahead and pause the video if you need some time to do that, and that's perfectly fine. We're just going to take a second here to decide how far we want this to go inside of the canoe. Do we want it to go right down so there's only a thin skin in between the outside? Maybe we want to go that far. So let's just go that far. For an example, keeping in mind this is only an example and showing you how to do it. I'm not saying make it exactly like this. You may want to take more time depending on your game, depending what you're after. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bool difference. Okay, we got a pretty good canoe shape now. We got a pretty good gap in the middle. What we could probably use, because the canoe is probably going to sit to about here in the water, is a separator in the middle maybe. Looks like I messed that up a bit. It's a bit off to one side. What we could do to make sure that that doesn't happen, let's just go back in case you had the same thing happen to you. I'm just going to back a couple moves before I adjusted anything. Okay. And we're just going to bring it up just a hair and then hit S. It's going to give you more even of a draw, so it should be more the exact same on the outside, just in case. We'll just go a bit that way. Okay, perfect. And we'll bool out of there. It's probably going to get a bit more smoother of shape on the inside too. Okay, just thought I'd fix that before we go any farther. So we'll go ahead and we will make a square. And if you guys want to show me your projects after you're finished, because I'm sure you're doing a much better job than I am, because I'm just making an example and showing you, feel free to make a video and mention it, or post the link here and I'll check it out, or mention to check it out in your channel. And I read everything you guys say and I consider everything you guys say, so yeah, I'll definitely check it out if you would like that. Okay, we can see it's poking through the bottom, and obviously that's going to be a problem. So let's correct our problem. Let's carry it up just so we can see the bottom. Okay, I can see the bottom now. I'm going to go to edit mode. I'm going to go to faces. I'm going to grab the bottom face and just shrink it. Oh, I don't have the bottom face there. Sorry, guys. My eyes. This is the bottom face. Sorry about that. Should have my glasses on apparently. Alright, and just when it starts to sink in pretty good, maybe stop it there. Maybe you want to put one at the front and back. Obviously you're going to have to adjust the size a little bit. I'm just giving you an example on how to do this. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Looks like a canoe in there. So we got a canoe. Say you're making a survival game. This would look pretty good in that. Maybe you want to go into a bit more detail. We could try to do certain things, but I don't know if they're going to work or not. Let's see. Control R. Oh no, I'm in the wrong mode. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we can do it actually. So we can put a line in here, and what I would be doing with that, let's undo it once and come down to the side here. And you just use your wheel, mouse, and you wheel it out a little bit. Now say I wanted to make it look like these were wood planks. Now I could do that by just adding that. I don't know why it's broken right there, but we can fix that. Just that one spot. That's interesting. We can fix that by clicking that and clicking that and hitting J. Oh, it did the same thing. That's so weird. Alright, well hopefully that didn't happen on yours. We're just going to undo that because it didn't seem to fix it. I think it's connected and it's just blocked for some reason. I can't see it. I don't know why. But alright, you get the idea. Okay, so let's do some coloring on this real quick, and we'll end this video on boats part 1. I assume I'll make some more, and we'll do them a little bit more in depth if you guys would like to see that. So we'll go to coloring, and maybe we'll just use two different textures just to give it a faded type look of wood on the outside, maybe something like that. And obviously this isn't your final color. We're going to go to edit mode and assign. We're just assigning color slots for you're able to use multiple colors on the same thing. Let's go ahead, edit mode, grab that, grab this. We're going to want to join them, so Control J. Sorry, I should have did that before. And anything that you're going to want to give a second color, maybe you want a water line, maybe you want the inside of the boat to be a little bit darker than the outside. You just go into edit mode, click the faces you want to color. Say you want that. Say you want the insides too. You just control when you do it. Control. And I think we got them all, and then you would push plus, new, make it a different brown maybe. Show some kind of inner textures, that type thing. Oh, there's our line coming through. That's so weird. Okay, what might have happened is I might have went over on the one spot. I don't think I did, but I might have. I don't understand why that happened though. I don't understand what I did, guys. Maybe if I just... No, that's making it worse. Okay. Maybe I just moved that one face without realizing it. Anyways, obviously there's a way to fix it like that. I might have to do a little cleanup later, but you get the idea. The little small mistake I hid in there. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this video up for now. Next time we will do a boat a little more in detail, maybe a speedboat, maybe a rowboat, I don't know. We always just decide these things together, and it's always just an example for you can get farther in your own game, in your own Blender game, right? So, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I know I enjoyed having you guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Make sure you like and subscribe to see my videos come up, to see what I'm coming up with for you guys. And check out my link underneath of this. It should have my game on Steam, Fishton, A Town to Remember. You're probably going to have fun. It's a pretty fun game, so you can show your support by grabbing it. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.